Hi Avinash. Hello. Yeah, Avinash, can you hear me? You're on mute.
Hello everyone, can you hear me now? Great, great. Thank you guys for confirming. So yes, guys, welcome everyone. My name is Avinash. Happy Mondays. Arpit sir, can you let me know if I'm audible now?
Yeah, voice is clear.
Great. Maybe some issue with this network. So yes, guys, welcome everyone for the BankEx expiry. It's a monthly expiry, and हमारे साथ अब जुड़ेंगे अर्पित sir,
Visible, Avinash?
absolutely Arpit sir. It's
Guys, today it's Monday. However, we have seen a gap down opening in Nifty and Bank Nifty both and in broader market. So, couple of things. The flow for the session would be followed starting with Nifty and Bank Nifty outlook, followed by the broader market outlook, selective ideas on the buy side, on the sell side as per the market setup wise, and if any option strategy or option trade that we can get any opportunity during the session or overnight view as per the market setup wise. So first and foremost, starting with Nifty, a couple of things. This is a monthly expiry week. So before that, tomorrow we have BankEx and Sensex monthly expiry, and Thursday would be having all the NSE instruments expiry. That is Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, Mid Cap. So all that expiry would be on Thursday. Wednesday we have an off. So Tuesday and Thursday would be definitely very interesting because it's a monthly closing for all the expiries. So first and foremost, starting with Nifty. Nifty, as we had a session also last week in line with our view, we have seen if a closing below 22,800, it's opened the downside for the movement for Nifty towards 22,500 and 22,222. So today we have seen a gap down opening mainly due to weakness in global cues. And since then, if we see morning में भी थोड़ा सा हमने pull back देखा था निफ्टी में, but कोई recovery नहीं देखी as of now. Index is still down by 1%. So index open gap down, slided lower, some pullback was seen, but still it is now trading around 22,550, 22,570 levels. So पहले एक जो सपोर्ट हुआ करता था 22,750, 22,800 इमेज बेसिस पे वो एक मेजर हर्डल की तरफ काम करने लगेगा निफ्टी में. नीचे में नेक्स्ट निफ्टी का मेजर सपोर्ट है 22,400 और फिर पोजीशन सपोर्ट है 22,222. So overall setup wise, Nifty has given a breakdown on the weekly scale after almost 6 to 7 weeks. On the daily scale, it has given a breakdown after 8 days, and mainly due to weakness in the IT stocks, because of which there is a pressure in Nifty more as compared to Bank Nifty. So levels में इसमें 22,750, 22,800 के नीचे जब तक निफ्टी रहता है तब तक bias would be negative. On immediate basis, let me pull up the hourly chart. So for intraday basis, if you want to see the level of supply zone, that would be around 20 to 650 levels. So 20 to 650 on the intraday basis will be a supply zone for Nifty. 22,650 इंट्राडे बेसिस पे एक मेजर हर्डल जोन रहेगा, नीचे में 22,500 22,450 तक का, अपर बैंड में 22,800 निफ्टी में एक मेजर हर्डल जोन है जो जब तक उसके नीचे रहता है तब तक बायस वुड बी नेगेटिव. Now talking about Bank Nifty, your picture is very much different. As we have already discussed last week also, Bank Nifty has got stuck in a broader range in last almost couple of weeks. So Bank Nifty अगर आप देखें, so जो एक पैनिक लो मारा था 48,000 का around 13 January को, post that from last almost 35-40 sessions, it has been trading in a broader range between 48,000 to 49,000, 49,500. On the immediate basis, अगर आप देखें आज बैंक निफ्टी में भी गैप डाउन देखा था. Further weakness was seen below 48,500 levels, but again there was some recovery from the lowers in Bank Nifty. And if you see the outperformance relatively, Nifty is down by 1.1%, whereas Bank Nifty is down by almost 0.7, 0.8. So although Bank Nifty भी नीचे ही है, but हमने नीचे के लेवल से थोड़ी recovery देखी है, mainly because setup wise अगर मैं एक बैंकिंग स्टॉक का देखूं, so Kotak Mahindra Bank, we have been quite positive on this stock for a lot, quite almost 2 to 3 weeks, and slowly steadily it is moving higher. So there is no major momentum, but yeah, slowly steadily it is moving. In spite of market turmoil, we have seen relative outperformance in this counter, जिसके वजह से वो weightage wise थोड़ा positive है. But at the same time अगर हम एसएच बैंक देखें, तो वीकली स्केल पे नेगेशन हुआ है, डेली स्केल पे लोअर हाइज लो लोज बना रहा है, बट वापस इसमें भी हमने थोड़ा सा नीचे से रिकवरी देखी है. बट द अनदर हेवीवेट दैट इज अ मेजर डैम्पनर फॉर बैंक निफ्टी इज आईसीआईसीआई बैंक. तो आईसीआईसीआई बैंक का काफी वेटेज भी है. एंड अगर आप आईसीआईसीआई बैंक का चार्ट स्ट्रक्चर देखें, पिछले 3 दिन से लोअर हाइज बना रहा है, वापस हमने वो 1260 से लेके 1200 की रेंज में फंस गया आईसीआईसीआई बैंक, बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल विच ऑल द मेजर हेवीवेट्स बैंक निफ्टी हैज गॉट स्टक इन अ रेंज. एंड हमें बैंक निफ्टी की रेंज ही प्ले करनी पड़ेगी जब तक ये रेंज में प्ले हो रहा है. नीचे में मेजर, ऊपर में मेजर हर्डल है 49,750. राइट नाउ इट्स अराउंड 48,650 48,700 लेवल्स. सो ये रेंज में आपको प्ले करना पड़ेगा. सुबह से हम बाइस नेगेटिव में थे बैंक निफ्टी में, बिकॉज जब तक ये 48,750 के नीचे होल्ड करता है बाइस वुड बी नेगेटिव. बट एट द सेम टाइम मोमेंटम इज मिसिंग, बिकॉज ऑफ व्हिच it has got stuck in a range. To just give an update, last Friday we had a session, and for to play the same momentum within this range, Bank Nifty हमने एक strategy suggest की थी, iron butterflies in 49,000 के, and we have bought 48,500 put and 49,500 call. 390 का net inflow था, 110 points का risk था. Right now the net premium combined has decayed from 390 to 350. So 35 to 40 points का एक profit हो रहा है strategy में Nifty iron butterfly. And the main reason why we deployed this strategy was क्योंकि हमें ये जो बैंक निफ्टी की रेंज है, ये रेंज प्ले करनी थी, और टाइम डीके विल हर्ट. वेडनेसडे वी हैव ऑफ, छुट्टी है. सो ट्यूसडे एंड थर्सडे वुड बी 2 प्राइमरी मेनली डेज फॉर द मंथली एक्सपायरी. एंड अगर बैंक निफ्टी इस रेंज में ही रह जाता है, so definitely we can make the most from this strategy. So as of now, strategy is profit of 40 points. What we can do, we'll update at the end of the session to continue with the strategy or deploy anything new. Now talking about Nifty Bank Nifty, we have already sum up. Now talking about broader market. तो अगर हम broader market के बारे में बात करें, broader market का हम setup wise देखें, so broader market में भी आज हमने gap down opening देखी, but relatively stock outperformance थोड़ा selective outperformance चल रहा है stocks में. So mid cap, small cap is also down, but as we already discussing, so one update is there from the BTST setup. So आज देखें तो ओवरऑल सेटअप वाइज बर्जर पेन्स काफी टाइम के बाद एक रेंज ब्रेकआउट दिया है डेली और वीकली स्केल पे. एंड द गुड पार्ट इज दैट द रियल टेस्ट ऑफ द स्टॉक इज मार्केट की वीकनेस के बाद इट इज होल्डिंग स्ट्रांग बुलिश कैंडल बनाई है. 495 का रेंज ब्रेकआउट दिया है विद ओपन लो सेम. सो आई थिंक सेटअप वाइज इट्स वेरी गुड. फर्स्ट बीटीएससी ट्रेड इज अ बर्जर पेन्स. 502 अभी चल रहा है, आप इसको बाय कर सकते हैं. 488 का स्टॉप लॉस रखे, ऊपर 525 530 के टारगेट रखे. So that is the first BTST call, Avinash. You can definitely mention it in your chat box. I hope the levels are clear.
Yes. So, guys, we have shared the levels for Nifty, Bank Nifty, right? So.
And what BTST call so far, we have shared the levels. That is Berger pains.
Yes, we are just putting it in the chat box. So Berger
Sure.
Paint currently trading near 502 levels, right? So with a stop loss of 488, the target for the
480,
480, right?
488, 488.
Yes, exactly. So for the stop loss of 488, the target for the upside will be 530, right?
Yes.
Great.
In continuation with that, I just like to add a couple of more things. So if you see, I have opened up the chart of India VIX. Over here, the picture is very much different. Generally, we used to have a very good correlation, negative correlation between market and India VIX. However, if you see, आज market में थोड़ा सा 4 से 5% हमने positive opening देखी थी India VIX में भी, but slowly steadily it cool off. अगर हम देखें तो India VIX is flattish to negative. However, Nifty is still down by almost 230 points. तो setup wise अगर हम देखें, the intensity is slow because of its option momentum जो है वो ज्यादा है नहीं. अगर हम ऑप्शन बाइंग की तरफ देखें तो उसमें ज्यादा देयर इज नो मेजर मोमेंटम एंड वन ऑफ द मेजर टूल दैट वी लुक फॉरवर्ड इज इंडिया विक्स. इंडिया विक्स हैज गॉट स्टन इन रेंज बिटवीन 13 to 17 लेवल्स. इमीडिएट बेसिस पे लोअर हाइस बना रहा है. दैट क्लियरली इंडिकेट्स द मोमेंटम इज मिसिंग. हैविंग सेड दैट, in spite VIX is lower above its normal levels, but still India in the trend of the market and broader market is still in pain. So as we are discussing, पहले निफ्टी का जो मेजर हर्डल हुआ था 23,050, वो अब शिफ्ट होके 22,800 हो गया. पिछले 3 से 4 बार उसने टेस्ट किया, वहां से थोड़ा बाउंस बैक आया, but there was no follow up buy, and today again we have seen a gap down opening and still that weakness is getting sustained. So levels wise and price action is the most important thing to look out for. हमने एक बीटीएससी शेयर किया है, निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी के लेवल्स अपडेट किए, स्ट्रैटेजी जो हमारी बैंक निफ्टी की थी उसके बारे में अपडेट किया है. What we can do, Amanash, I'm still looking out for better trade setup. अगर positionally कोई setup अच्छा लगेगा तो हम उस पर अपडेट दे सकते हैं. Continuation that, कोटक महिंद्रा में हम काफी टाइम से सीडीआई कॉल भी हमने दिया था, हमारा 4-week फोकस प्रोडक्ट में भी था. एंड सेटअप वाइज अभी भी अगर हम देखें तो relatively बैंक निफ्टी is outperforming. So Kotak is one of our CDI calls that we can go for. So setup wise, it is moving in a rising trend line channel from last almost 3 to 4 weeks. The base of the stock is shifting higher. आज एक अच्छी बुलिश कैंडल बनाई है मार्केट की वीकनेस के बाद भी. सो 1960 से 1970 की रेंज में बाय कर सकते हैं. कोटक 1920 का स्टॉप लॉस रख के ऊपर 2040 के टारगेट के लिए कोटक वुड बी अ वन सीडीआई कॉल, कन्विक्शन डिलीवरी आइडिया within the banking space, because the view in banking space is overall moderate with upside cap, but at the same time within that range. Having said that, Avinash, what we can do, we can take a couple of stock queries also in between, and if we get any option trade set up to play any swing or any strategy that we can deploy, so we can update on that.
So Arpit sir, can we take some stock queries?
Yeah, definitely we can take few stock queries, and if we see any another stock opportunity or the strategy opportunity, we'll update on the chat also and over the session.
Great. Sir, HDFC 1660 put bought at 27. What is your view on it?
HDFC Bank
1660.
1660.
Yes.
Okay, so first and foremost, whether it's for this expiry, if it is, then better to exit it, because we just have 2 days to the monthly expiry for the stocks. अगर HDFC बैंक का हम देखें सेटअप वाइज अभी भी चार्ट वाइज वीक है, बट अगर डेली स्केल पे देखो तो नीचे के लेवल से हमने रिकवरी देखी है ऑलमोस्ट 20 से 25 पॉइंट की. So I think better to exit that trade because there is no major momentum. And having said that, HDFC Bank is stuck in a range, broadly range of 25 to 30 points. So there is no major swing on the put side or on the call side. So better to exit that trade. Along with that, one more BTST trade from the cash space with the defense and shipping stocks. So that is from, as you have seen since morning, you have seen good momentum in the defense and shipping stocks. So अगर हम GRC का भी setup wise देखें, तो GRC भी 2 दिन पहले एक अच्छा नीचे से हमने bullish reversal देखा था. From last 1 to 2 days it was consolidating, and today again it is holding at higher levels. So GRC is second pick from the BTST space. 1346 अभी चल रहा है. 1340 1345 की रेंज में बाय कर सकते हैं. 1315 का स्टॉप लॉस रख के ऊपर 1390 के टारगेट के लिए GRC वुड बी अ सेकंड BTST कॉल. As we are discussing, so we have seen some recovery in Bank Nifty index from almost 49 300 350 to 40 sorry 48 300 to 48 700. And the strategy that we have suggested last week, we would like to continue to hold that strategy because our agenda is that any point when it closes near 49,000, that would be a most favorable zone for the option strategy. So हमने जो iron butterfly strategies जो दी हुई है बैंक निफ्टी में, we can continue to hold the strategy. Tomorrow we can again revisit it and what is happening. So far it's in profitable and it's within the range. So better to hold the strategy in this consolidated market for bank nifty.
So guys, excuse me. So we had shared two BTST, today in session. One is on Berger Paid and another one is on GRSE, right? So talking about the GRSE, currently trading near 134.75 levels. So हमें 1346 के लेवल पे बाय करना, right? 1345 to 1346 ये रेंज में हमें बाय करना है. तो स्टॉप लॉस विल बी 1315. 1315 का स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा एंड द टारगेट फॉर द अपसाइड विल बी 1390. 1390 का टारगेट रहेगा ऑन द अपसाइड. So these are the two BTST trade that we had shared today. Apart from that, अगर आज जैसे कि BankEx की expiry है, market इतना कुछ खास support दे नहीं रहा, but we are still trying out, just figuring out if there will be any strategy.
Yes. Just Avinash, just want to add one thing. Tomorrow we'll be having BankEx and Sensex expiry, the monthly expiry for the BSE instrument. So tomorrow will be the monthly expiry for BankEx and Sensex.
Okay. So yes.
So there was a change in the norm last couple of weeks back, where all the contracts of BSE would be on Tuesday, and for all the contracts of the NSE instrument will be on Thursday.
Okay. So yes, great. Then जैसे कि ये भी update हमें मिल गया है guys. So if there will be any strategy that we can hold till tomorrow, since considering कल हमारी expiry है, right? So we will definitely share the same, and we'll continue with taking the stock queries only until unless we don't get any potential trade for ourselves, right? So what is the view on Maruti?
Sure, definitely. If we see overall, the auto index has been quite in pain from last couple of months. So Maruti wise, अगर हम chart structure wise देखें, so let me open up the positional setup on the weekly scale. If you see the chart wise, Maruti broadly just trading in a broader range between 11,000 to almost 13,000. Immediate basis पे relatively जो outperformance हमने देखी है counter में as compared to the weakness in the entire auto basket, it's still better. So Maruti ने एक range breakout दिया था around 12,200 12,300 के वहाँ पे. It has again come back to that zone after almost 10 to 12 sessions. So the major support for Maruti is around 12,000 levels, 12,000, 12,100. Up on the upside, 12,500, 550 would be the supply zone. So overall, Maruti, the setup wise is positive to consolidative with multiple supports near 12,150 levels. On the upside, major hurdle is seen at 12,550 zones.
Vedanta Limited.
Vedanta. Yeah, so if you see metal index last week was relatively better. However, right now the market structure is quite weak, and there are counters where the close on the day high, but the next day the stock again start getting correcting, and this is the nature of the market. So Nifty metal was relatively better, but somehow today there is again some weakness seen in this space. So overall setup wise वेदांता एक रेंज में ट्रेड कर रहा है. नीचे में 420 का सपोर्ट है, ऊपर में 455 का हर्डल है. डेली स्केल पे लोअर है, इसको नेगेट किया, बट स्टिल इट्स स्टक इन अ रेंज. सो सेटअप वाइज जब तक ये 440 डिसाइसिवली क्लोज नहीं होता है, तब तक मेजर ट्रेंड ऑफ द स्टॉक वुड बी स्टिल अंडर परफॉर्मिंग. 440 का मेजर हर्डल है, नीचे में 415 का मेजर सपोर्ट जोन
है. अंबुजा सीमेंट.
Cement stocks, if you see, even this has behaved quite overall. The bigger trend of the cement pack was very much mixed. Certain counters were trading at life high like JK Cement, Ultratech Cement, but certain mid caps are trading at multiple weeks low. So Ambuja Cement clearly in downtrend on the weekly and the daily scale. कोई भी rate पे there is no follow up buying. And if you see, the stock is again back to its swing low that it made during almost couple of months back. So immediate basis पे 480-85 की major supply zone है. जब तक उसके नीचे रहता है 22 रुपये negative. for 465, 460 levels. So overall setup is negative.
Hindalco, what is the view on Hindalco?
So similar from the metal pack, relatively Hindalco has seen good momentum recovery from the lower levels. However, today there is some pause, but the good part is that if I look at the weekly chart पे अच्छा consolidation breakout दिया था weekly chart पे around above 620, 615, 618 levels. Strong bullish candle was seen in the last week. Today there is some consolidation, but setup wise, Hindalco is still relatively placed as compared to Vedanta. सेटअप वाइज 666 ऊपर एक मेजर हर्डल जोन है, नीचे में 630 का सपोर्ट है. जब तक 630 के ऊपर ये क्लोजिंग देता है, बायस वुड बी पॉजिटिव फॉर हिंडाल्को टुवर्ड्स 660 levels. And just to give, as we are discussing and as you're talking also, Bank Nifty, we have seen good recovery from 600 to 725 levels. So Bank Nifty opened negative, drifted lower towards 48,250. Then again, we've seen good recovery from the lower levels. And this has been the trend for the Bank Nifty for a lot of time. So because of which the option buying on the directional buying has been very much tricky, because there are a couple of things. First, the bigger trend on the market is in downtrend. However, Bank Nifty is relatively outperforming, because of which the stance or the momentum is very much different. And इसी रेंज में प्ले आउट हो रहा है, जिसका वजह से डायरेक्शनल कॉल एंड पुट में ज्यादा मोमेंटम नहीं बिल्डअप हो पा रहा है. ड्यू टू विच हमने एक स्ट्रैटेजी सजेस्ट की थी, आयरन बटरफ्लाई, जो हमने ऑलरेडी अपडेट किया है, एंड वुड लाइक टू कंटिन्यू द होल दैट स्ट्रैटेजी विद द सेम व्यू कि एक्सपायरी तक अगर 49,000 के आजू बाजू बैंक निफ्टी बंद होता है, दैट वुड बी द मोस्ट फेवरेबल प्रॉफिटेबल जोन फॉर बैंक निफ्टी. एंड आज ब्रॉडर मार्केट में नेगेटिविटी है, बट स्टिल थोड़े स्टॉक स्पेसिफिक एक्शन है. ऑलरेडी हमने बीटीएससी शेयर किया है. One BTST we have already shared the level. Two BTST we have shared them. One is Berger Paints and second is GRSE. Apart from the Nifty का view, bias is 800 के नीचे जब तक closing होती है, bias would be negative, mainly because of the weakness in IT sector. IT sector has a quite a good hold in the entire Nifty index. Apart from that, one more interesting update that I would like to share in Nifty has been consecutively forming lower highs on the monthly scale from last 5 months, and this data is quite a unbelievable thing because in last almost 34 years, this has been the second time that this pattern is behaving out on the monthly scale. Nifty is continuously forming lower highs almost from last 5 months. So this clearly shows that the sellers, the pressure is very much high at high levels, and we have to be very, very much stock specific and sector specific. Yeah, Vilash, we are good to go with some stock queries as you're discussing about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Avinash, you're on mute. I can't hear you.
So sorry. So here's what is the view on Zomato?
Zomato, if we see setup-wise, good correction was seen as the market was facing brutal correction in the January series and Feb. From 300 corrected to 200 levels. But अगर हम last 3 से 4 हफ्तों का setup-wise देखें, तो रेंज में ट्रेड कर रहा है. नीचे में 215 का सपोर्ट है, ऊपर में 242 का हर्डल है. Bias-wise, our view is overall positive because the good part is that it has got stuck in a range and वो रेंज में ही प्ले आउट हो रहा है. आज भी हमने थोड़ी गैप डाउन ओपनिंग देखी, बट बायस पॉजिटिव है ओवरऑल. मल्टीपल सपोर्ट्स इज सीन नियर अराउंड 2115 लेवल्स. अपसाइड में 242 का हर्डल जोन है. ये रेंज है जो जोमेटो के भी प्ले आउट हो रही है. सो बेटर टू प्ले दिस विद इन दिस रेंज. 215 218 के पास में तो वहां पे आप बाय कर सकते हैं. ऊपर 238 240 तक आए तो वहां पे आप सेल कर सकते हैं. Avinash, you're on mute.
What is the view on SBI?
SBI.
Right, State Bank of India.
Yeah. Within the banking space, if you see, SBI is relatively underperformed because the entire PSU basket, whether the CPSE index, whether the PSU stocks, or whether this PSU banks, all PSU stocks have relatively underperformed since the election that happened in June 2024. Setup wise, if weekly scale पे SBI अभी भी weak नहीं है. Let me open up the weekly chart. Weekly chart में अभी भी कोई major reversal नहीं है. लोअर हाइज लो लोज बना रहा है. ऊपर 730 का एक मेजर हर्डल है. जब तक 730 नहीं निकलता तब तक एक स्टॉक रेंज में ही रहेगा. नीचे में सपोर्ट है. ओवरऑल सेटअप वाइज थोड़ा सा वीक है, बट बैंकिंग एक रेंज में है जिसके वजह से मोमेंटम इज वेरी स्लो. अपसाइड 730 का मेजर हर्डल है, नीचे में 700 का सपोर्ट है.
So this question from Priyak, Sham Metal 30 shares purchased at 925 level. Should I hold or exit?
Sham Metallics, right?
Right.
So Sham Metallics overall see the setup wise metal index, and if you see the setup wise, though we have seen a good carnage in the mid cap and small cap, the stock hasn't fallen much. So if you see the setup wise, 700, 680, 700 major support zone है for this counter. And अगर हम weekly setup wise देखें तो वापस उसने पैटर्न बनाया है, डेली इसके पे कंसोलिडेट कर रहा है. So if you have already bought the stock at around 900 levels, I think closing about 735, 740 levels definitely a good entry point जहाँ आप एवरेज कर सकते हो. 735, 740 की क्लोजिंग के ऊपर आप उसको एवरेज कर सकते हो with keeping stop loss of 690. Slowly steadily the stock can again move towards 800 plus levels. Having said that, I'd just like to brief the session for the overall cumulative view. So talking about Bank Nifty, our view is mixed with the upside cap, but at the same time multiple support near are intact at lower levels. 48,500, 48 to 48,000 the major support zone. Upper band 49,500 the major supply zone. Immediate basis 48,250 to 49,000 is the range that I've seen for Bank Nifty. Talking about Nifty is in clear downtrend, and जब तक 22,800 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग नहीं आती है, bias would be negative to play the downside tick. Mid cap, small cap, stock specific action is seen. BTST we have shared, Berger Paints, and second is from the defense based GRAC. That are the two BTST calls, and one that is CDI, that is Kotak Bank, because private banks has relatively outperformed. So काफी structure wise better है weekly monthly scale पे. Kotak Bank is one of our CDI calls. Strategy Bank Nifty, keep it open. Tomorrow we can review it what is happening that setup wise. Apart from that, overnight avoid taking any directional position option trades because there is no major conviction on the buy side because the index is not spiky. Because of it, there is no much spot in the premiums. Better to take it on the expiry day. Tomorrow we have BankEx and Sensex expiry. So definitely we can play through the strategy and directional buying as per the market movement. So Avinash, I think we have summarized. If anything is there, we can definitely talk about it.
So yes, that's it guys from our end. I guess Arpit sir have already some of the session and सारे insights भी बता चुके हैं on the market. And parallelly we had shared 2 BTST trades as well. So all in all, we had tried to cover a couple of queries as well. And for the people जिनका भी queries हम लोग ने address नहीं कर पाया, right? Please make sure you post it on Stockholm, right? We will be happy to answer your queries out there as well. So yes, that's it guys from our end. Thank you so much Arpit sir for joining us, and guys don't forget to join us tomorrow for the expiry of BankEx and Bank Nifty, right? And also
BankEx and Sensex.
Sorry,
BankEx and Sensex.
Right, sorry. So BankEx and Sensex expiry we have tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much Arpit sir for correcting. And also we have our commodity expiry today in the evening at 6 p.m. So don't forget to join the session that as well, right? In the back last 2 commodity sessions we made a profit. So don't forget this session we have on the evening at 6 p.m. on the gold and silver expiry, right? So yes, that's it guys from our end. Thank you so much Arpit sir.